Girls Hairstyles, and today I'm going to show you how to do a hairstyle that's inspired by Anna's hair from Frozen when she's at the coronation part of the movie. So, and yes, I do have a cold, so sorry about the froggy throat today. Okay, now we're going to begin by taking the front part of her hair, like probably right from, above her eyebrows, and just sweeping that back. Do that again. And I've got her hair pretty damp for this hairstyle. Now remember, this hairstyle is inspired by a cartoon, so we're trying our best to make it look realistic, but we are using real hair. Sometimes it's not going to be perfect. So we're going to comb this back, and I'm going to secure it towards the back of her head with an elastic that's similar to her hair color. So we want to just make sure that that's as close to her hair color as possible so that it doesn't show too much. Okay. So once you have this secured and in place, you can go ahead and use real hair for the braid if you want, and you would do that by taking a section back under here and braiding it and then wrapping it up and over the front of her hair like this. Now, I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to have a little cheat version, which is this really cool braided headband that I found at my local hair beauty supply store. So I'm going to go ahead and just slip this over. I like the fullness of this braid better, and since it matched her hair so closely, we're just going to use this. I'm going to have her hold it right here in the front for a second. Sorry, babe. Okay, now obviously Anna had some hair that came up and over the edges of the braid. So what we're going to want to do is I'm just going to take my finger at this point, just hang on to that for a sec, and make like a little section right here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this into the front of the headband, so that when we're done, we can pull that hair up and over like this and cover up part of her braid so it looks more realistic. Here, let me fix that. There you go. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. About the same amount of hair. And we are set to go. Now that I have the hair in front the way I want it, I'm going to go in and secure this headband to the front of her head and just try to keep those bobby pins as hidden as possible so that this stays nicely in place. There we go. Now I'm going to go back to these side pieces, and I'm going to take them and pull them up and over the hair on each side. And I'm going to take it to the back. And I'm going to use another elastic that matches her hair, and I'm going to secure this pretty much to like right in the middle of her head. There we go. Now I'm going to pull this up a little bit, fluff this section, and I'm going to go back and just fluff this just a little bit, just to add a little volume so it's not quite so flat against the front of her head. Okay. So this is a little bit of the trickiest part, I think, of this hairstyle. You're going to take the remainder of the hair and you're going to twist it, and then you're going to start to form the shape of the kind of loop effect that Anna was wearing. So we're going to take it up, and I'm going to take it to about there, and then I'm going to bobby pin. So give me one of those big bobby pins, please. And you're going to definitely need bobby pins for this. There's no way around it, and you're probably going to have to use several. So I'm going to just try to bobby pin that loop in place to the best of my ability so we can kind of keep that shape. Can you give me a small, please? Thank you. So you can see I'm just catching that edge and then putting the bobby pin in. One more. Thank you. And I'm trying my best to cover up that top elastic. Then we're going to take this loop back down, and we're going to take it right underneath. Now if you have shorter hair, you can take it in front and cover up that elastic a little bit differently, but since her hair is long enough, we're going to go to just right underneath, thank you, and go ahead and bobby pin it again. One more, babe. Make sure we get these ends nice and tight in there. Then you can just kind of pull this a little bit, try not to loosen it too much so that it matches. You can see right there, it kind of pops out like it does in the movie. And then what I'm going to do is I just had in my bin of ribbons and other hair accessories, I had this cute little bow clip, and I just had a regular ribbon, and I threaded the ribbon through the clip, and I'm just going to take this and just very gently put that down in, to the hair. Because in the movie she has a little clip and then some little ribbons coming out the bottom. So I wanted to mimic that effect as well in her hair, and I just used what I had at home. You can go to the store or use also what you have at home as well. And there we are, finito. So we have, from the start, I'll turn her the whole way around, on this lovely coronation hairdo. Ta-da! I think it's very cute. What do you think?
I think it's cute.
So yay! Now make sure you guys check out our other Disney style videos. We have lots of them up from a lot of the other princesses as well. And don't forget that we do have a hidden Mickey in video. So if you find the hidden Mickey, be sure to comment below and just say, I found it. Please don't tell where it is so that other people can find it as well. And we will see you guys on our next video. Bye guys!
Bye!
How to avoid smudging your nail art. One of my most frequently asked questions, and today I'll be sharing my tips and tricks with you. First, you will want to wait around 2 minutes between each layer of polish that you apply. This will help avoid smudging from occurring during the nail art creation process. Once your nail design is finished, it's very important to wait as long as you can before applying the top coat. 30 minutes is your target goal for this, so now's a great time to read a book, watch some YouTube videos, or text a few friends. However, if you just simply don't have the time to spare before leaving your house, I would wait at least a minimum of 10 minutes and then apply the top coat. Always use a fast-drying top coat over your nail art. This is because the fast-drying formulas do a great job of penetrating through those extra layers of polish to fully dry them. When applying the top coat, always wipe one side of the brush off as you take it out of the bottle. Then flip it around and dab the huge glob once to remove a little. And now you're left with the perfect generous amount of top coat. Here is the most important tip. Glide the generous amount of top coat lightly over the nail. You don't want the brush to touch the nail because that will drag the top layer of polish, causing smudging. So again, just lightly glide the top coat over the nail so only the top coat touches, not the brush. Only use 3 strokes and do them quickly. If you followed all these tips and your nail art design still smudges, then your top coat is most likely the culprit. Not all top coats are made equally. My current favorite is Essie's Good to Go top coat. And that's it for this video. Hopefully you've learned a few new tips and tricks for applying your top coat that will help you avoid smudging your little works of art. Take care, and I'll see you next time.